Hi, this is Mr. Barr, and this is the pretest for statistics. Alright, so here's our first question. It says to explain the relationship that's shown on this scatter plot. And I see a line that's kind of coming up like this. So it looks like as weight goes up, height goes up. As weight increases, the height also increases. Here is a scatter plot with a best fit line drawn through it, and the question is asking for the y-intercept, which is right there. I think that's at about 25. And it's also asking for the slope, or rate of change. So I found a good point here, a good point there, drew in my slope triangle. This is going by 10, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, and a rise of 10, 20. So 20 over 40, which is 1/2. So I have a slope of 1/2 and a y-intercept at 25. Here's a two-way frequency table that I need to complete. So I started right here. I did 85 minus 25, which gave me 60. And now once I had the 60, I could do 76 minus 60, which gave me 16. And then if I do 35 minus 16, I get the 19. Or I could do 44 minus the 25 to get the 19. Remember, everything has to add up. So these guys add down, and these guys add across. All right, here are two sets of points. I want to know which one's linear and which one's not linear. So A is linear, B is not linear. And how did I get that? Well, I graphed it. I graphed A and I graphed B. So here's the graph for A, and you can see it's not perfect, but it is making a line like that. And this set of points is just kind of a mess and not making a line. Here we have a frequency table, and we're trying to find the true ones. So you are least likely to see an animal, you are most likely to see a human in the desert region. So I went to deserts. There are 250 humans and 300 animals. So no, you're not going to see a human more likely. You're least likely to see an animal in the coastal region. Well, coastal, 50 animals and lots of people. So yes, least likely to see an animal in the coastal. The animal population density in the plains is 658. Animals, plains, 658. That's true. Total humans is 2,478. Humans total is 2,478. That's true. So it's false. True, true, true. This one I have to find the slope. Well, I found two good points. I drew in a slope triangle, and I got about 20 over 20, which is 1. I would accept anything around 1, so a 0.9, a 0.8, a 1.1. This one, the first question is asking just what's the relationship? And the relationship is as temperature goes up, so do sales. So maybe it's like it's an ice cream place. That makes sense. The hotter it is, the more ice cream. The next question is, what would the sales be if the temperature was 32 degrees? So it's actually really cold. Here's what I did. I built the equation and then I used the equation. So I came over here. I found the slope, and the slope is about 30. I found the y-intercept, and the y-intercept's at about 100. And then I built y equals 30x plus 100. So I built the equation y equals 30x plus 100. And then I plugged in the temperature of 32 degrees. So I put in at 32. So I did 30 times 32, which is, what's that, 960. And then you add the 100, which gives you 1,060. So on a cold day, they're going to bring in about $1,060. I would accept a range of values. Probably anything between 1,100 and 1,200 would be acceptable. A store has found the relationship between a month's rainfall and the amount of money is this equation. All right, so I'm going to be using this equation to answer the questions. When there are 2 inches of rain, the store makes $135. Well, I plugged in 2 inches of rain, and out came $153. I don't know if I misspoke. 153? Yes. So that's true, but I'm looking for the false ones. When there's no money, the store doesn't make any money. Well, that's, excuse me, when there's no rain, the store doesn't make any money. That's false. When there's no rain, if this is 0, the store still makes $132. So this one's the false one. We're going to complete this entire two-way frequency table. So I plugged in that 126 people like pizza, 28 don't like pizza, 78 like tacos, 76 don't like tacos. I add this down to get this number. This 54 is the bonus number. There are 54 kids that like pizza and tacos. And then once I had that, I could fill in the rest of it by adding down and adding across. So 54 plus 24 equals 78, 72 plus 4 equals 76, 54 plus 72 equals 126, 24 plus 4 equals 28. Adding down, adding across. That's it. And thank you for watching.